Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Hamad, and today we are here to discuss about discussion essay, which is a part of IELTS Writing Task 2. Basically, you know that how many types of essay in IELTS. First of all, I keep remember you that the first one you have to write an opinion essay. This must be like agree or disagree, right? And in today we will discuss briefly about discussion essay. The second type is discussion, and the third one is advantages and disadvantages essay, and the fourth one is we have to write about if there is problem or solution essay, and the last one is double question essay. So these five types mostly IELTS academic writing part 2 test would came from. So in today's lecture we are basically discussing about our second type of essay, which is a discussion essay. What in discussion essay you have to discuss both the viewpoints and give your opinion, right? You have to discuss both the viewpoints, and then you have to give your opinion. So in this discussion essay, basically there are four main parts. But first of all, let me show you a question regarding discussion essay. Like here you can see essay of technology and communication. What it says: some people believe that social media network have brought people close together. Others, however, argue that these platforms have made society more isolated. Discuss both views and give your opinion. So in which this essay written both views, discuss both views, so it means it's a discussion essay, and give your opinion. Students mostly forgot that they thought that is there is opinion, so it must be an opinion essay. So that's wrong. It's not an opinion essay. You have not give one viewpoint. You have to discuss both the viewpoints, and in conclusion, you have to just give your opinion. Okay, so this is one of discussion essay. You can see here also. Some people argue that international tourism benefits a country significantly and should be encouraged. Other believes that it causes more harm than good to local communities and environments. Discuss both views and give your opinion. Again, this is an discussion essay. So now let's discuss discussion essay. What you have to write, first of all, there is a introduction. In introduction, first of all, you have to paraphrase the main statement. What's the statement here is: some people believe that social media network have brought people close together. Others, however, argue that these platforms have made society more isolated. What you have to do, you have to just rephrase these two lines. How you can? Few people, instead of believe, you can say some people uh, believe that social media connections, instead of network you can write connections, have brought individuals, instead of people you can write individuals close together. Others, however, instead of argue you can write disagree. Others, however, disagree that these platforms have made society, instead of society you can write communities more, you can write instead of isolated, more lonely. So this is how you can paraphrase first two lines in introduction part 1. So once you paraphrase, the next part is the thesis statement. What you have to write in thesis statement, let me provide you a template. You can adjust this template to every discussion essay. So learn these two lines, you can easily adjust or put these two lines in any type of discussion essay. After paraphrasing, what you can write: while some individuals argue that view A. What is view A? So here there you can see there are two viewpoints. The first viewpoint is that social media platform have brought people together. So this is view 1, and the other view is some people disagree that this platform makes communities more lonely, more isolated. Okay, so these are the two different viewpoints. First of all, what you have to do, you have to think about one of the viewpoint which you really likes. Okay, the viewpoint which you really likes, just leave first, and the viewpoint which you disagree, you have to discuss that viewpoint first. And how you can write in the discussion essay, you can not say I really disagree. Instead of writing disagree, you say that people's agree this viewpoint, while I have no good opinions on this. So this type how you can write. Let me provide you template. You can see here, first of all we discuss view A. What is this view A? This view A, which friendly, I can say, which you do not like in this statement. So how can I write? While some individuals argue that, like, I don't agree that about this statement, like platform have made society more isolated. So how can I adjust in my thesis statement? While some individuals argue that these platforms have made society more isolated, right? Then comma, I ultimately side. Now I will discuss about my point of view, my side, which I really likes. I ultimately side with those who contend that in view B. Now I have to write the view which I like some people believe that social media have bought people's brother. So how can I adjust? I ultimately side with those who contend that social media connections have brought people closer together. So this is how you can write your thesis statement. Paraphrasing, it easily covers your 50 to 60 words. In discussion essay you have around 40 minutes total, and you have to write about 250 words. So make sure to complete your introduction in 60 lines must. So it actually covers your 55 to 60 lines easily. Okay, so keep remember this template of thesis statement. Now move on towards the body paragraph 1, and keep remember total overall there are four paragraphs. First is the introduction, the second is the body paragraph 1, the third one is the body paragraph 2, and the last is would be the conclusion. So now we are discussing about second, which is the body paragraph 1. In body paragraph 1, what you have to do, you have to discuss that side which you disagree, which you argue. Right, keep remember, don't discuss which side you agree in para 1, must discuss which side you disagree in para 1. And there is also a template which you can learn and easily put in any of the discussion essay if it comes in your writing task to test of your IELTS. Just keep remember this line. How you can say, on the one hand, what are you saying? On the one hand means some people's. On the one hand, comma, a strong case can be made for the viewpoint that. Now what you have to discuss, that statement which you disagree, like I disagree with this statement. You can say that these platforms have made society more isolated. So how can I say, on the one hand a strong case can be made for the viewpoint that thinks these platforms have made society more isolated. So this is your first starting lines. Then what you write in these two lines you have to explain now in one line. After explanation you have to give a real example, and once you given an example, then at last how can you conclude your body paragraph 1. There is also a template, you can just learn these lines and put in uh, any of your discussion essay in paragraph 1. Like how you can end body paragraph 1. As a result this clear impact explains why many individuals firmly support this viewpoint. Because this is not your viewpoint, that's why you can see here many individuals firmly support, but you also not state I really disagree, because you have to discuss in discussion essay, not give your opinion. You have to give your opinion in just one line, but in body paragraph 2 and in conclusion, right? Not in para 1 and any other. So you have to discuss only, and you have to discuss about those peoples who really likes this viewpoint. As a result, this clear impacts explain why many individuals firmly support this viewpoint, right? So this is how you can end your para 1, and this is very important. This is linking statement, and linking statement is very important in writing task 2. Now move on towards body para 2. In body paragraph 2, now you have to discuss your side which you agree. So there is also a template how you can start. You can adjust these lines in any of your discussion essay. On the other hand, you have to start with on the other hand, comma, it is also claimed that, okay, you can see it is also claimed that. Now you have to put view B here. What is the view B which I like? So how can I adjust? On the other hand, it also claimed that few people believe that social media networks have brought individuals close together. So just I put it my view B in this part. Now comma, an opinion. Now you can see I am discussing about an opinion. First I discuss on the other hand it is claimed that by many peoples, or also you can say an opinion. So it means I am also giving an opinion, like this is also my agreement. An opinion which with which I completely concur. Concur means I agree. So in the way you can just give a short opinion and also discuss your view B, right? You don't be strictly give your opinion like I strongly agree. No, this should be only happens in opinion essay. In next lecture we will also discuss more briefly about opinion essay, but keep remember, do not be much strictly about your regarding your opinion in discussion essay. I strongly agree, I strongly disagree. Don't put these type of statements in your discussion essay. You have to put these but in opinion essay. Then again same, I have to explain this viewpoint, then give a practical example. Then how you can end your body para 2. There is also a template you can learn and just put these two lines which perfectly fits in every of your discussion essay. Consequently, this proves that this approach yields far better benefits for individuals and society alike. So you can see, because this is your opinion as well, you agree, that's why you can say consequently this proves, which proves, this proves that which I like is more beneficial. Okay, you have to discuss like that. Prove that this approach yields far greater benefits for individuals and society alike, means society also like this viewpoint. Okay, some of the society like previous viewpoint and some of this. So this how you can write in discussion essay. You have to discuss both viewpoints. Okay, now can move on towards the last paragraph of your discussion essay, which would be your conclusion. And also in conclusion there is a template. You can just remember this and learn and just put in your essay, which is conclusion. How you can conclude in conclusion, comma, while valid points can be made regarding the benefits of view A, you can say, because you already said many people like view B, which basically you do not like. So you can say many, but many people like that viewpoint, whether you are not liking but some other people's liking. So how you can conclude, valid points can be made regarding the benefits of view A, comma, but you can see how I write now. I maintain that viewpoint view B, which is which is view B, like people believe that social media have brought people close together. I'm taking this example. Okay, some others it should be, is far more convincing position. Okay, this is how you can conclude. First of all, you have to give some value conclusion summarize of your view A, which other people's, and then your view B, which is other people's as well as your opinion. And why this view B is more convincing position, in the last line you give a short reason. This is because why you can put anything, because it just brought closer together, people are now connected. Why social media, they feel much more closer than before. Okay, these type of things you can give as a reason of UB. So this is all about your discussion essay. I think it completely feels you much better. If you have a question, you can just leave a comment. So in our coming lectures, we will also discuss opinion essay, advantages and disadvantages essay, problem and solution essay. and two ways essay as well. Okay, so already I mentioned you before, you have only just 40 minutes to write your IELTS academic task 2. You have to write an essay on a topic. It should be either opinion essay or discussion essay. It's all only based upon your luck. So you must have to know how all of the types of essay, but in paper only one type of essay would came, right? And you have to write overall 250 words, not be less than 250. Make sure you can write up to 300 or 270, 280 is okay, but if you are writing 240 to 30 less than 250, it definitely affects your band scoring. Okay, to score 7 plus bands, must have to fulfill all the requirements like grammatical issues, not having grammatical issues. Your layer resources is good. Okay, your synonyms you use must be good. Okay, if you don't know the correct synonym, don't use. Okay, instead of using wrong synonym, it's okay to write the same word as mentioned in the statement. Okay, so this is all about the tips and tricks of IELTS Academic Writing Task 2, which is an essay. Thanks for watching this video. We will be right back. Allah Hafiz.